New strikes in the Middle East over the weekend. The U.S. military says it carried out what it calls self-defense strikes on Iranian radar and drone control sites.
Leaders in Iran say a peace deal is off. President Trump says the opposite. Melanie Zanona has the latest now from Washington.
President Trump tells NBC it's news to him if Iran wants to call off negotiations to end the war. But if that's the case, he's ready to wait them out. He spoke after Iran's semi-official government agency Tasnim reported today that Tehran ended the high-stakes talks because of Israel's expanding military footprint into Lebanon. The news comes as the two sides once again exchanged strikes. The U.S. said it carried out self-defense attacks on Iranian drones and radar sites. And in Kuwait City, sirens sounded as Iran targeted U.S. military bases in the country. CENTCOM said the U.S. successfully intercepted the missiles.
We're making a great deal. We're going to make it a great deal. Or we'll just go back and finish it off militarily.
Those were the president's words this weekend in an interview that was taped last week. But in a phone call today with NBC, he said the end of the talks doesn't necessarily mean fighting will start again, and that the U.S. blockade of Iranian ports will remain in place. Republicans remain confident in Trump's negotiating strategy.
That President Trump is a great deal maker. He's not going to take a bad deal. But we may be able to put something in place that will absolutely help resurrect Iran and put them in a position where they can never have a nuclear weapon.
Democrats say the longer the war goes on, the more Iran is emboldened.
They've used their cheap and lethal drones not just to close the Strait of Hormuz, but to attack our partners and allies in the region, harming oil and gas infrastructure.
Very few tankers have maneuvered through the strait since the war began. And the price of oil surged today after news that the talks are off.
And you can hear the latest coverage on the war with Iran at 6:30 on NBC Nightly News with Tom Yanis. That follows our 6 o'clock broadcast.
Well,